Hello, my friends. It's Linda Esposito from Be Clear with Bronchiectasis popping on to talk not about Halloween. I love Halloween. It's always been a favorite holiday of mine. I think as a little girl, I like dressing up, and I spent a lot of time putting outfits together, and I did that for my daughters as well. And I still like to go trick-or-treating with my grandsons if they'll have me. But the reason I'm popping on, although Halloween is around the corner, is to talk about how I sometimes feel like that wicked witch in Hansel and Gretel. Now, I think she was a wicked witch, but I know she was trying to fatten Hansel up. And I often talk about how important it is to put on weight. I would say I have learned through my journey over the past 7 years, as well as with dozens and dozens of clients, that the ones who seem to do the best are the ones that really make an effort to be in a healthy weight zone. So what do we mean by healthy weight zone? Well, research shows that if you have a body mass index, a BMI, over 18.5, that you're going to fare better than if you are underweight. So I think 18.5 is a very good number, and I've definitely had clients who were at 17 or even lower. But so for those people, most definitely 18.5 is a good number. But I found, after doing some research, and I actually had a MAC infection, a Mycobacteria avium infection for a couple of years, that what really made a difference is when I bumped my weight up. So I was probably starting off at about a BMI of 19.5, and now I'm between 20 and 21. So I'm 5'8", I weigh about 135, and did I prefer how I looked at 130? Yes. But do I think adding these 5 extra pounds or a couple of extra pounds really made a difference? Yes, I do. And it's not just about putting on the weight. It's about thinking of food as medicine. And so even when I'm not in the mood, maybe I just want a bowl of cereal for dinner, which happens on occasion, especially if my husband is out, I just don't allow myself to do that. I mean, I would need to make sure that I also had some protein and some greens throughout the day. So, it's important. I think of protein as putty. So just as we would, or spackle, just as we would fill in the holes of a wall before painting, that's what protein is to our body. We have a lot of inflammation, or some inflammation, and perhaps some infection, and the protein helps to repair those areas of tissue that are breaking down. How much protein will really depend on many factors. And I am not a nutritionist, I am an educator, but I'm bringing up diet and the importance of being a healthy weight, just so you can try to have a conversation with your doctor. And it might be that there's just not enough time during your visit, and perhaps there's a clinician you might be able to, a nutritionist rather, that you could meet with to discuss better eating habits. That would certainly be the best option. Also, if you could find a nutritionist who is very familiar with lung disease, that would even be better. But sometimes we just don't have that in our community, and it's a matter of understanding the importance of protein, the importance of eating all macronutrients, carbohydrates, healthy fats. I love olive oil if you've been following me. And eating the rainbow is very important as well. So not just having broccoli every day and thinking, okay, I checked that box. And I'm telling you this because I want you to feel your best. And I know that a lot of people go on antibiotics and then they get a little disappointed when the antibiotics don't work well. Well, could it be that your body just doesn't have what it needs to fight the infection. So really think about it. Perhaps keep track of your protein. You can go online for different sources as far as how much protein. I try to get about 80 grams a day. Sometimes I get more, sometimes I get less. I started off as a vegan and then I moved to being a vegetarian. And honestly, you can get enough protein just eating vegetables and grains. But I just found I was thinking about food all day long. What was I going to eat? Having to go shopping, beans, lentils, tofu, tempeh. Truthfully, it got kind of boring. And as someone who has a bit of irritable bowel syndrome, I could not eat enough beans to really get the amount of protein that I felt I wanted. So happy early Halloween. It's actually, I'm filming this now, it's at the end of September, but I just, fall, I live in New York City and fall's definitely in the air. And that just brings out the witch in me, not really, but try to put on weight if you're not in a healthy zone, and all the best to you. Again, Linda Esposito, Be Clear with Bronchiectasis. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Join us over on Instagram and Facebook. We have wonderful conversations. I would love to see you as part of the Be Clear community. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.